Hi, my beautiful Virgo friends. Welcome to Spirit Says So Tarot. I am drawn to do a reading for you to get you started for 2023, and I've been drawn to use mini decks. I will have listed below in the drop down arrow the titles of all of the Oracle and Tarot decks that we'll be using, and I will also have a timestamp for when the reading actually starts. So if you would like to stick with me during the drawing process, great. If not, you certainly can jump right to the reading. But I do encourage you to stick around for the very first card that we're going to be pulling, which is from the Oracle of the Fairies. And Spirit, please provide divinely guided messages for our beautiful Virgo friends about their start for 2023. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? All right. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, so travel is in your future, and I'm hoping that you're able to see that. I had to kind of make different arrangements rather, for my camera because one of my phone clamps broke, and last minute changes were necessary, but it seems to be working. Let me know in the comments below if you agree. Other than that, if you'd like to stick with me during this shuffling drawing process, great. If not, I will see you in the reading, my beautiful Virgos. Spirit, same intention, please. Provide divinely guided messages for the highest good only for our beautiful Virgo friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Coming into 2023. Something new, perhaps. Definitely something about a journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. Please provide divinely guided messages. We're going to ask for 2 cards from this beautiful Animal of the Spirit Tarot. Thank you. I hope I'm not shaking this desk too much. I'm not sure about how this camera's positioned. All right, Spirit, same intention, please, with Spiritsong Tarot. Provide divinely guided messages for the highest good only. 2 message cards from Spiritsong for our beautiful Virgos, please. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Again, sometimes from the bottom is good. And when I feel drawn to pick that card, that's when it happens. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages. This is the Mermaid Tarot. And I'm going to ask for 3 cards from this beautiful deck. Messages for the highest good only. Thank you. All right. If this is your first time with us, my beautiful Virgo, welcome. And I do not script, I do not edit. I feel that if I'm doing a reading for you in person, I wouldn't have an edit button, and I certainly don't script. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages for my beautiful Virgo friends. Tell them something about 2023. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Messages for the highest good only. So yeah, Virgos, if this is your first time, again, sorry. Welcome, welcome. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a kind comment. And I hope I'm not boring you out of your ever-loving mind. Perfect. Thank you, Spirit. On to the Oracle cards. This was the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. Next is the Super Attractor Oracle. Same intention, Spirit. Messages for the Virgo Collective. What do they need to know about 2023? What's gonna happen? What guidance could they use? What advice? Acknowledgement, perhaps? Yeah. All right, and on to Spirits of the Animal Oracle. Again, if you're new, you'll find that I absolutely love every deck that I use. I connect with every deck that I use. If I don't connect, I give that deck away. It is not part of my library. It does not make it to my altar. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages for the highest good only for my beautiful Virgo friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Thank you. Okay, and we now have Crystal Angels by Diane Virtue. I have 3 decks by Miss Virtue. This one, Angel Therapy and Healing of the Angels. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and put them back, but we're going to leave the angel right there because that's what I want to do, is leave that angel. We now have the Salt and Sea Energy Oracle. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages for the highest good only for our beautiful Virgo friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Thank you, Spirit. All right, my Virgo friends, if you have stuck with me through the shuffling and drawing process, thank you. And I'm sorry if you were bored. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my beautiful Virgos. If this is your first time with Spirit Says So Tarot, thank you very much for checking us out. If you are a recurring Virgo, thank you so very much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. Please like this video. If you have not already subscribed, kindly do so, and feel free to leave a nice comment. Let's begin. So, Journey, Flamingo, find balance, practice moderation. All right. So I feel with you getting the Flamingo, my beautiful Virgos, you're genuinely a humble soul. Flamingos are very flamboyant. Another fun fact about flamingos is that they do not stay with their partners very long. So find balance and practice moderation. Okay, so we're going to move forward before we come back to that and your journey. Sodalite. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Sodalite. Very nice. Socialize, journey, flamingo. Again, flamingo is very flamboyant, very outgoing. Likes to socialize. Let's see what your animal spirit is. Peacock. Talk about flamboyant. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Absolutely beautiful, Virgo. Perhaps you will have reason to be proud as a peacock. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. Absolutely. You are free to choose your spiritual journey, for sure. Free to choose that journey. So the journey could be metaphorical or it could be literal for you, my beautiful Virgo. I feel like you are definitely going to be putting yourself... I almost feel like you've been in a shell. 2022, perhaps you've been in hermit phase. But I do feel like you're going to go through a transitional phase that is going to bring you out of that shell. You're going to experience freedom from your own humility, actually. Your things that have been anchoring you. You're going to release yourself of those weights. It could be, again, this could be metaphorical. Perhaps you have come to terms with something that is guiding you through a spiritual journey, or perhaps you are literally and physically going to be taking having a transformation and then taking a journey. Let's see. 5 of Wands. I apologize that you're not really able to see this layout as I'm doing it. I plan on getting my old setup back so I can angle it for you. I prefer that. You may not. Again, you may like this. The Hermit. Yes. What did I just say a few moments ago? I called it. So I do feel, my very humble Virgo, that you have been playing Hermit. Perhaps there's been a struggle in your recent past, ending your year, but you're carrying that into 2023. Or it could be that you are anticipating a struggle. Now, with this being the Wands, the 5 of Wands, I feel like it could be a struggle with people that you network with at work, or that you network with through an organization. It is a struggle with others, and it is about, I feel that it is about business. It is about finances. It's also motivation just came to mind too. Perhaps you're not very pleased. Maybe you've been the one that hasn't been very motivated, or perhaps you aren't very pleased with the lack of motivation with others within your network. But you have been playing a hermit. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, of course, is a very nurturing individual. Someone who genuinely and generally has control over his or her emotions. They are also someone who is able to control the environment as well. So I feel that while you are a hermit, I feel like you're a hermit in your life path, in your, like at home. You hold a position within your business or your way of finances. You hold, you are in hell. You are held in high regard. You hold a supervisory position, a management position. You are a delegator. But with that, babysitter just came to mind. And quite often supervisors are babysitters. Sorry if you're not a supervisor and you are a subordinate, but it is what it is. Some of us act like babies. I'm not a supervisor. And I quite often do remind my boss that they do have to babysit. So let's keep going. I kind of want to figure out more about this peacock and this flamingo, because you're going to be coming out of your hermit stage and you are going to be socializing, and I strongly feel that that is you, Virgo. You just have some things going on going into 2023. Seven of Cups. Yep. So definitely spiritual journey. You have some spiritual decisions to make, options. What path will you be taking? So spiritual journey is definitely in your 2023 near future. Ace of Wands. Okay, so here we're getting back to business. So regarding your work, your career, your business, you are going to have a new beginning offered to you. Or perhaps with you having the Queen of Cups, you are also going to be in the position to maybe offer new beginnings to others. That might be how you maintain the emotional, environmental aspect of your network, your business network. King of Swords, yep. Yep, you're gonna pull it all together. You're gonna have the ideas come in. You are gonna pull the reins in. But you're gonna have to make the decision to cut the cord with somebody too. With this being the King of Swords, in this particular deck, now this is the Mermaid deck, but to look at this, it almost looks like he's in a very deep, cold aspect. It almost looks like the winter mermaid. And quite often, the swords are very cold because they are about logic and not necessarily about feelings. Facts, not feelings, right? And in the aspect Virgo, of your career for 2023. You're going to be making some decisions. You're going to be opening up some new beginnings for someone or some people, and you're going to be making some very harsh but yet logical decisions based on facts. So the next card that I'm going to pull for you, my beautiful Virgo, is your attitude about 2023. What do you feel like right at the moment of you seeing this reading and 2023? Awakening, renewal, enlightenment. So this is like the sun in the original tarot. Absolutely beautiful. So you have a wonderful outlook, Virgo. And oh my goodness, that is the peacock. Look. You are ready to come out of your shell. Oh my goodness. That is not a bad sign. We're going to move you over here because it flows better with the colors. Peacock and peacock. Wow. You are definitely going to be flourishing in 2023. The Empress. Beauty, abundance. Now this position is how people perceive you. The Empress. So people do look to you as someone who has got it all together. You are someone to go to for advice. You're someone to go to vent. You're someone to aspire to. You are very easy to talk to, and you have people people want to be like you. They want to be with you. Wow. Yes, I'm getting all of that from this Empress card. Beauty and abundance. You have an abundance of people who look up to you. You are very well loved, very well liked. And I'm getting both in and out of your work network, even with the hard decisions that you need to make. Salmon, 9 of shells. So that's like the 9 of cups. And okay, I might have mispronounced that. Maybe it's salmon. Sorry. So typically the 9 of cups is a smug individual, and Virgo, you're not smug, but you're quite proud, and that does go if you look at all the beautiful colors and how the salmon are flowing and the rainbow and the waves. It's just, of course, the water presents emotion, the fish present spirituality and abundance, the rainbow represents all aspects, all powers. So you're gentle, you're warm, you're energetic, you're a leader. You can also be emotional. You're all of the above. So this represents the beautiful colors within this peacock, as well as the vibrant colors within this peacock. So for me, this salmon being the smug card, you know, you feel like you've got this, you've got it together, you've got your emotions together, and you need to, because, you know, people see you as the Queen of Cups, you see yourself as the Queen of Cups. So hopefully the struggle you will get through fairly easily once you make that hard decision here and open up new beginnings for one or others. Crab, 4 shells. So here you have the 4 of Cups. You can't make everybody happy, right? So I feel like what this is saying is that regarding your work, when you make your decisions, you definitely do have a couple of different things going on here, Virgo. Regarding your work, when you make your decisions, you're not going to make everybody happy. And I feel like this might be you reflecting also on, after you make that decision, did I make the right decision? So I think that this is Spirit's guidance telling you to make sure that when you make that cold, hard decision, know the facts, but you being in the position that you are, you're definitely no dummy. This is not your first rodeo. You just have some very difficult things to look ahead, to look toward. So I feel like the crab is relative to your career network, the aspect of this reading. With the salmon, I feel like that flows with the general notion of you being the Empress, someone, again, who's in a very highly held position in your life journey. Spiritually, also within your work network, your family, your friends, you have it going on, and I feel like you either do now or you will. With you having the Hermit card, I'm very inclined to say that you're still in Hermit phase, but you are ready to come out of that shell. You're ready to experience being a flamingo, and once you do, once you take that journey, whether it is literal or physical, and I do feel like there is a physical journey that you are planning on. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. I feel like the journey that you're going to go on, the physical journey, is for spiritual purposes. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're going to vacate while you're doing it, but you are definitely planning a spiritual journey for your own personal growth. And through that, you're going to be spreading your wings. And perhaps you will be meeting various people. And that's okay. You know, you can be spiritual and be a social butterfly. I want to say go on dates, mingle. But when you get through it, socialize or join in, and you should, as this is directing you to do so. Always go with your gut feeling, but you're going to go through this. The decisions that you're going to be making throughout your career, the beginning of 2023, and the planning of a spiritual journey, physical journey. You've got this. You are going to be proud as a peacock. And I feel like all of this is going to transpire within the first quarter of 2023. So I hope that this resonates with you, my beautiful Virgos. I feel like you got it going on. I feel the positive vibes coming through. And I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, wonderful. If it did not, that's certainly okay. Not every reading can resonate. That would be kind of weird. Until next time, take care. Please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a kind comment below. Bye.